All right, if you clicked on this, you already know what's going on. So I recently cut the front fenders on the Tacoma and lost the fender well liners, which exposed my intake. Here's the intake right here that's fully exposed to all the elements without the liners, and we're coming into winter time, so I need to get this fixed. Going up top here, I'm going to see if I can't reroute this and do a cowl style intake. So we're going to remove this. Just got the 10 up top here, and then there's two 12s that I'll have to pull, one right here and one on this other side. So we'll get these yanked out and see what we're working with. Intake's out. This is the boot I'll be replacing it with. I had to cut 1.5 inches out of the 4-inch side of this boot. This is a 4 to 3 inch 90. I had to cut that out so I could clear the brake lines here. Yours might be different, but now we're just going to see if we can bang a hole and get this thing lined up. Something I want to address real quick is this hole where the original intake came through into the fender. It's just a 4-inch hole, so I got a little plug here, and I'll leave a link to all this stuff in the description, but it's just a 4-inch sheet metal plug, and we're just going to bend some ears up and throw that on there. Alright, so here's a quick shot to show you what I meant by bending up little ears. So I just bent these up in 3 locations, and I marked those spots on the plug itself, and I'll just snip those so they'll go over the sheet metal in those areas, and then I'll just pop that in. Alright, with that hole plugged up, now we can get back to setting up this cowl. So I'm just going to use the duct here as a template and get that kind of lined up. Nothing super precise, just a guess, and we'll trace it out. Alright, we got it marked, and the biggest hole saw I have is 2.5 inches. So I'm just going to do that and then get after it with a die grinder. Hole's done, so now I just got to clean it up. I'll be using this burr bit to clean it up, but a Dremel would work good, or even a rounded hand file. Like you see here, cleans up all the burrs and makes sure there's nothing sharp. Now a little test fit here to make sure this 3-inch pipe is the right length. Now I'm just going to remove this foam I had in here to block any shavings. Alright, and a quick little test fit here just to make sure I got the length on this aluminum pipe right, because you want to be able to clear the intake for your AC on the inside of the cowl. So just lining that up. The fit seems good, so just going to tighten these up and give it a test run, see what I think about it. Alright, so here's what it looks like all finished. I drove it around a little bit. I'm not really a fan of this setup. It seems too rigid, and I didn't like how it kind of cranked on the air box there whenever the engine, torque leans to the side. So we're going to do something a little bit different. Here's the solution I came up with. So I got this flexible intake pipe here, part number right there. I'll leave a link for all these things like I said before. And then I also got a different duct here, part number on this corner as well. So let's get these unboxed and thrown in. Okay, so now that I'm changing up the duct setup, I just got to drill holes for the mounting hardware, and the original hole that I made for the intake pipe still fits. So you just watch my big ass head in the way here, and we'll get these holes drilled. Alright, I got those holes drilled, and now I just got to tape this off. I sprayed a little paint on the hole I made earlier, but I didn't tape it off, and it looked pretty crappy, so I decided second go we'll do a little bit better job here. Kind of. Don't judge. Alright, now that's painted up, we can install this thing. I don't have a size on hardware or anything like that. This is just some stuff I had laying around, so I'm going to slap this in here and spare you the long part of it. So fast forward here to just tightening this up. Alright, now that we got that in place, we're just going to see if we can't weasel this thing up in here. The fitment is a little weird. I had to trim the flexible part down a few times to get it the way I wanted. But this looks like it's going to fit pretty decent here. And I think this will be a lot nicer setup overall versus the hard pipe. Again, it just seemed too rigid. I wasn't comfortable with the way that it rode in there. All right, now that we got it in place, everything looks like it's going to fit perfect. So just going to tighten this guy up real quick. And then I'll check the clearance on these brake lines here. Make sure everything is solid. Got plenty of room. Nothing's going to rub. And it is solid. It's been a couple months since I made this video, so I've ran it thoroughly, and it's been great. But here's a quick little overview. Just show you how the spacing looks and that little soft section I threw in there. But anyways, if you guys find this helpful, useful in any way, please like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.